Hey guys, so today I'm going to go and view a 5-bedroom, 4 ensuite and 1 bathroom property. That's what I'm told. What I'm going to do is I'm going to view it, scope it out, see if it would work for me. And then if it does work, then potentially I'll take it on. I wanted to show you this particular property because I want you to see how I qualify it and how much it can potentially make. So enjoy. So one of the reasons why I'm going to view this property is purely because looking at the fact that it has 4 en-suites, the hope is that I can potentially convert them into like suites / mini apartments. Obviously I'd have to do that in the cheapest way that I could. And how I would approach that situation is by putting kitchenettes in there and having like a shared washing machine, tumble dryer or something like that in the property. So I haven't seen it yet, so I need to go and have a look at it and see if it works for what I need it for. Yeah, so viewing a property and qualifying the Airbnb that you're going to view is really, really important. A lot of these I guess newbies is the word to use. They will often use this like Excel spreadsheet and kind of like put in a nightly rate and work out, you know, if it's going to work or not based on the profit that they're going to make. But all of that is a bit of make-believe in my opinion. You need to know if things will work, and the way that you know that is by reaching out to other people in the area and seeing if it works. There's a lot of different models that you can operate within a holiday let or service accommodation or Airbnb or whatever you want to call it, and you need to understand how it all works in order to know what you'll get. I mean, a lot of people that are starting to do Airbnb, well, more experienced people, are moving into more luxury accommodation. Like they want to operate luxury holiday lets, and the reason why they want to do that is because it makes a lot more money. It's quite a logical thing. So with that being said, there's a lot of different types of models that you can operate within. There's like sub strategies. Important that you understand all the different types of things that you can do within the business, whether it's long stays, short stays, splitting up the rooms and doing suites, offering specific types of stays like countryside stays. You know, there's so many different things. And yeah, it's just really important to know what you're doing.
Painted that the other day. Couldn't get a break in the rain to paint this Friday.
Right, so this is the first room. I'm not sure what they're doing with carpets and that. It's got a little ensuite here. Okay.
Yeah, this one's not too bad. This room's pretty good actually. Got a patched up.
So yeah, I couldn't really get much footage of that particular property because they were doing a lot of reno work and some of the rooms weren't available and so on and so on. But I got some pictures, so while I'm going through why it's a good property, you'll see some of the pictures. So the property is a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom property. 3 of them has en-suites and 1 is a separate bathroom. So the price of that rent was $1,900 a month. And the reason why that's good, well, there's a few reasons, but providing the landlord would renovate the property to a good standard so you could take it on and then decorate it and design it however you want, it would be a good property. One of the reasons why it's such a good property is because it's got 4 bathrooms. So often, if you're renting out a property as a holiday let, on the weekends, for example, people want to stay, a lot of people are attracted to the idea of having multiple bathrooms. No one really wants to share a bathroom. Although if you do take on a 5-bedroom, 1 bathroom, it's not going to be a major thing. People will still book it, but people pay higher rates to essentially stay in multiple bathrooms. But the reason why it's really good is because if you're operating a service accommodation or holiday let in a town where it has a lot of contractors that come into the town and stay for a month or 2 months or however long, having separate bathrooms is an absolutely game changer, because what happens is people that are coming into the area that are contractors, sometimes they look at going to letting agents, or they look at HMOs, and doing that is a bit of hassle. Trying to sign a contract or short-term contracts is quite a lot of hassle, so they often look to Airbnb as a market to find properties. Now, if you have a property that has multiple bathrooms, let's say for example there's a property that has 4 bathrooms or 5 bathrooms and a 5-bed, then the price that they would pay would be a lot more higher than the price of a 5-bedroom, 1-bathroom, or they wouldn't even go for that. So, you know, it's hard to exactly give you an exact number because every area is different, every circumstance is different, but I can assure you, having a property with multiple bathrooms, specifically en suites, is going to allow you to be able to rent it at a much higher nightly rate, and you will attract much more contractors with that type of property. So if you do come across a property that's a 5 or a 6-bed, specifically for holiday makers and specifically for contractors, it's exceptionally good property. So unfortunately, after doing that viewing, speaking to the landlord, another company took it, so I never really even got the option to take that property. But if it was available, I most definitely would have taken it because it would have profited a lot. I'll do a separate video where we kind of run through the numbers of why it's so profitable in general, but to put it bluntly, if you're looking at properties that have multiple bathrooms, ideally parking, and it's quite a spacious property with good sized rooms and a garden, because obviously you can improve gardens. We're experts at improving properties, so we like to make sure property looks really good when we take it, once we've taken it on and done the renovations. But if it's got all those essentials, then it's a no-brainer, it's going to do well. Hope that was helpful, and you know, if this is useful for you, if you're going to benefit from this on your journey, then please subscribe and follow some more content. I'm going to go through a lot of different properties, a lot of viewings, a lot of discussions on what I do day to day. There's a lot of things that happen, so if it's beneficial to you, please subscribe. Thank you.